Is this series over?
Yeah, I think so. And I think so as much because it's 2-0 as it is Carolina is a superior club. And, so you looked at those 3 regular season games and you tried to excuse it away. I certainly did. One was a Tuukka Rask game. One was Marchand and Bergeron were out. Another one was the second of back-to-backs. The 16-1's misleading. I wanted to believe that. I talked myself into believing that. Now we have 2 playoff games against fully loaded squads, and I know bodies were dropping like flies tonight, so I know that didn't exactly apply. But now we got playoff games, all things being equal, quote unquote, and they're still getting smoked by this Carolina team. And so not only is it 2-0, but you're down 2-0 against a better team.
All right. So let's nitpick a little bit. Not that it matters when you're down 2-0, as you just said. Carolina is a bad matchup for the Boston Bruins. I'm not sure they're a superior team. They look like it when they play the Bruins. They're faster. They don't have great goaltending, but it's great against the Bruins. The Bruins have, as you pointed out, and I agree with you, better high-end talent, but it doesn't matter when these teams play each other. I don't know what it is. I think it's just an awful matchup for the Bruins.
Yeah.
And you know what? It wouldn't bother me if they were down 0-2 and if they were playing well, but they're not playing well.
And now they're down 0-2.
So that's the problem.
Now they're down 0-2 with their number 2 defenseman somewhere on planet Pluto. This hit tonight is going to generate a lot of attention. It certainly did on the local broadcast, where the local broadcast was losing their mind. I think it was a clean hit. It was certainly close, but Svechnikov was just a badass. Absolutely knocked Hampus Lindholm into next week. We can slow it down, Zapruder film style.
Yeah.
I don't think the head was a principal point of contact. It was certainly, he led with his shoulder. He went into the shoulder. Did he clip him on the chin? Yes. Was it first? Was it secondary? I ultimately think it was just a vicious, hard.
Oh, nasty.
Clean head, ultimately. I think.
And the only thing, I'd say mostly clean, and this is where I'll be looking to see what the NHL says about it, because I know they will address this thing. Was there any launch at all? Did you think there was any launch? Not even like a smidgen of a launch where he goes up a little bit to get him.
Local broadcast said he left his skates. He didn't.
Yeah. So, I mean, you look at that, and I was looking for his head to snap back. His head did move back, but it's not because he was hit on the chin. There may have been some contact, but it's not like he was going up high and he hit Lindholm on the chin. It was just a big-time hockey hit against a big guy. And, you're not used to seeing a guy like Hampus Lindholm go back like that, and he was clearly stunned. I mean, it was really a scary sight seeing him helped off the ice, and didn't even look like he had his legs. He had sea legs, if anything. So I'm going to just reserve going all in. I think the NHL may have something to say about this tomorrow. I'm
curious what Amante has to say. I'm more bothered by Hampus Lindholm not really being at the level he needed to be at in these 2 games. He wasn't ready for the physicality. That's as scary as anything.